Kristen and Katherine. Thank you so much for joining me today here in Little Miss Dive Shop for our next episode of Be The Drop. Now, I see that you're actually wearing your item of significance that has meaning between you and your community. I'd love for you guys to share the story behind it.
So the story behind it is it's obviously a candid piece of jewellery, candid #OwnIt. And for us, it's part of our community. The meaning behind Own It is what we stand for, and obviously what we've now built our business upon is the power of understanding who you are and owning that person and owning your responsibilities, and everything about those two little words is so incredibly powerful. Yeah. So for us, it's something that when we wear it, I know when I put it on, I absolutely stand stronger. For some reason, jewellery means a lot to me, and it's my piece to say I've got this today. I'm in control of it, and we wear it in different ways. We wear it with different tags, and it's what it means.
Yeah,
so.
Which all of it comes back down to your own personal brand as well, the way that you wear it too. So us wearing it differently doesn't mean that the meaning is different. To us, the power of the two words "own it" can be, you know, whether you're having a tough time and you don't know how to tackle a situation, and looking down at this and it telling you to own it can really put you in that right frame of mind. To, you don't feel that great in what you're wearing maybe, but you know what, it's fine and I can still own it and I can still rock it and walk out and do what I need to do. So,
and for our community, it's something that we'd like to pass a piece of jewellery on to them. And so many people have said to us, oh, I'd love to have that one. I just love the power of what saying own it means. So we want that to unite our community. Is the people that wear it, they understand why, and it means own it for them in their own little personal way.
So now that we've established a little bit about your community, I was wondering if you could just go into a little bit more depth and tell me a bit more about who they are.
Yeah, definitely. Our community is quite large and ranges from people from all different walks of life. So through our business, the Own It project, we talk in schools, we talk in sporting teams, and we talk out in the community. So ours ranges from teachers to coaches to leaders in the community to the kids that we're talking to and the youth of the world, all the way up to the older generation that really want to learn how to own it themselves.
I'm really interested in finding out about the passions that your community has and what unites them, and then also how you are a part of that.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that is the passion behind our community is that want for positive change and wanting to do something for, you know, change a generation is what we say. We're wanting to positively change a generation through this positive mentoring program. And so that's definitely where the passion comes from, is the people that are a part of our community want that change too and want to see that happen.
And we've brought together something that a lot of people have said to us is such a simple thing, and it really is. It's old-fashioned life lessons, and it's the people that we're talking to that are of our generation, that are older and older again. We've learnt from all of these people. We've learnt from our friends and our family and our parents and our grandparents.
It hasn't been from a textbook. It's been from life stories, real life stories, and from real people.
That's where the passion comes from, is that every single person that's in our community has a story that puts their hand up. As soon as they find out about the Own It project, they just can't wait to tell their story, to see if you know, is that good enough for the Own It project? Can I share it? And it's more, if you're passionate about it, and it gives you goosebumps, and you think to yourself, if I can tell one person this and somebody has a light bulb, and I can potentially change someone's life with my story, as a prevention, to create a prevention around, you know, the what ifs and the little life lessons. And I think every time we say that, people get it. It's old-fashioned life lessons with people that really, really care about changing a community and changing people's perspectives.
Now that we've established what those passions are that your community shares, I'd really like to get to the bottom of what motivates them to actually take action.
I would say that definitely comes back to experience. So the passion comes from the story, and the motivation to make a change comes from your personal story. So all of us have an individual and personal story. Everyone has one. And the passion that comes from experiencing that and then wanting to share it to make a difference is where that motivation to actually make action comes from.
And I think when you actually see people get their light bulb moment, and probably every time we get a little bit down and think, oh, are we doing the right thing? How can we do it different? How can we do it better?
Are we doing enough?
You speak to one person, they go, I get it. It's amazing. You go, yes, we've still got this. Where and that's, I think, the motivation is in those people that just see it and they get it.
And to finish off today's interview, I'd really like if you can share with me your Be The Drop tip, which is, what is it that you think is your top communication tip within your community?
I think to be honest with yourself and be open enough to listen to what's around you, and open enough to, when you have a moment and you have a decision, note it. If you've had a bad day, and note when you get yourself out of it. So that you can go, okay, I feel good, you know, I got myself out of a bad moment. Or note when you had a really good time and go, yeah, that's awesome, I did that, well done me. So it's, for us, it would be to say to the community that take those moments in life and just note when something good happens and actually go to yourself, yeah, I totally own that.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's the whole idea of own it as well. It comes down to owning your decisions too, because ultimately everything is about a decision. It's reasonably quite black and white. Are you going to do it or aren't you? Do you believe in it or don't you? So in regards to own it, owning your decisions and owning your choices, and then whatever decision and choice that is, own the responsibility and what occurs from that, and who you impact from that, whether it's positive or negative, and then own that and what decision are you going to make from there. Because I think we both think decisions and choices are super important, and owning those and really doing them with belief and genuine honesty is really, really important.